Alright, it is time. It is a sad day, but it is also a very happy day because this is the last episode of learning everyone with Shujinko because we are going to learn everyone with Shujinko this episode. Like, we are on the last 6 characters. That's right. We're actually there. So, we're just going to start off with Sektor because, we already did Cyrax. We might as well do Sektor. It's right next to, it's on the far left. We might as well go left or right. So we're going to start off with Sektor, learning her with Shujinko. This should be an experience. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I got her buttons. We got her forward 2-1-2, which can cancel into this like air thruster move as well. You can get like stuff like that. I think you can do it twice. Yeah, you can do it twice. That's cool. And then you got her 4-2, which I think is gonna be the better like kind of combo starter when it comes to like move steals and stuff like that. And then her also grab as well, which can be comboed into Shujinko, so that could be fun. And then her anti-air flask, which I know, like, in the air... I guess you can't special cancel out of that. I guess, in the air, this, like, pops him up more. And then air tactical redeploy, or just tactical redeploy, it'll, just bounce him up for something. And then the air thrusters, I already kind of talked about that a little bit. You can do it for easy air extensions. Kind of like with this move. And then your air strings. Those are your 2 air strings. I'm already getting good at those. And then the flamethrower, which could be a combo ender. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But yeah, now we're going to incorporate Shujinko into this. So this should be fun. Ooh, that was already 37%. I don't know if I could have gotten a special move after that. Can I? I mean, wait, what kind of air special moves are there again? That, I guess that is, but it didn't really connect, so that kind of sucks. That was already 37% though, we're already kind of cooking. I don't know if, oh yeah, I can't get this. I don't know if this does more, or if I can even get it. Ah, crap. It looks like it's kind of possible, so hold on a second. Okay, that did 37. I didn't get that last hit in, which kind of sucks, but 37. I think the other one did like 34 or something, right? Because I did this into it. It did a little more. Okay. So maybe the scaling on that air string kind of isn't great. I don't know if yeah, I can't get that. Get something with the air flask because I'm gonna love it. Yeah, maybe I can get an air flask into a crumple stun, perhaps? Let me see. I mean, that did 37. I kind of had the one prefer as a corner combo because getting the air flask, kind of like mid-screen, is really not easy to get. Why did I go to the right? It's really not easy to get if I try and do like this. I cannot. It's very not easy to get. I mean, maybe I can try and not do a forward 4. Maybe like, okay, yeah, forward 2 would work. I'm not sure if it would do more damage, but maybe. It seems to just use up too much gravity when you do that. I just cannot get like that full string after that. That's crazy. I don't know how much gravity I'm allowed to use before I go into that crumple stun. Seems like only 2, apparently. Or if I can... Nope, that doesn't work. I don't know what to do after that. There's not really anything that can connect. I wonder... Wait, what if I do the other air string after that? Okay, it did less damage, and I can't get a special move after it. So, that sucks. Not 100% sure what to do. I mean, maybe... I was gonna just do 1 hit into Shujinko. Shit. Oh, okay, wait, no, I messed up. That, I'm not sure what that does for me, to be honest. I don't know how I would extend that, but I can. I can also do that. that's 30. Okay, that's not really worth it. I don't know why. I don't know how you'd extend it at the very end. Damn, I don't know how you would even try and extend that. I mean, that's 40. That's I don't know if forward 4 was the best option. What does that do? 50? Let's never like standing 3 might be the better one. Let me see if I can end it with that. You can, and you can get a little over 40% for that. Okay. So that's, I mean, I got up to 40% with no move steal so far, and like 38% without it. Kinda, I wonder if I can do something like weirdly optimal with this. I wonder if I can get like a standing 4 into like a... And you know what? It looks like I actually can. Let me... Hold on. Can I get 2 standing 4s? I bet that's possible. Oh, I can get 2 standing 4s. It might be a corner thing, though. It could possibly be a corner thing only, because it's not seeming like it's going to land. Never mind, I take it back. I can land it. And it does, like, not that much more damage. I mean, wait, that was like 39. How much more was that, actually? If I can land it again. This is a try. This is a try. Oh, damn, it actually did like 10 more damage. So I guess that is slightly more optimal. It's just a little harder to land. Damn, I needed to do standing 3, not forward 4, but that still did well over 40%, which is kind of cool. It's not that consistent, but, you know, it's kind of cool looking. Boom, 42%. Look at that. Hoo-yah. I'm coming up with stuff. I'm coming up with stuff. This is not that bad. I'm not sure what to do with this anti-air flask yet. I think the anti-air flask might be a corner thing. In fact, let's see if we can do with combo. I haven't touched this string at all. Which I know you can do this. Yes. Into anti-air flask. And to not Shujinko crumple stun. That kind of sucks. I just realized this costs a bar. I thought it was free. Oh my god. Wait, does that mean the other combo I was doing did actually cost a bar? When I did like... It did not cost a bar, so what is it? It only costs a bar during this string. So how do... Wait, what? Why does it cost a bar here? Well, that sucks. Oh, I can also do that. Okay, that also works, actually. Okay. So... Cool. So I guess this is not... I guess... Okay, I can do this. Which is kind of the same thing. Right? How much more damage does this do? Can't connect that, but 35% for that isn't, you know, the worst. I don't know if I can get... Yeah, I don't think I can get that because it uses that extra hit of gravity. Oh well. But I wonder in the corner if I can do this. No, I tried to do down back. No, okay, you can't do ground special moves. You can do air special moves. Cool. Okay, I think that's comboable. That's definitely comboable. I'm just not doing the correct... Sure. Oh my god, please. Oh, that's totally comboable. I just need to do a forward dash, I think. Yeah. Yeah. No? Okay, hold on. I can do something with this, though. Something. Ooh, okay, 38% for that. I like that. I'm wondering if I can get a... I can get that, but can I get this? Okay, god damn it, I messed it up. Okay, I cannot get that air flask after that if I do this in a crumple stun. I already forgot what did more damage, though. But, I mean... Can I get an extension after the air flask? I tried to press standing 3 after it. I don't know if it's possible. No, I don't think it's possible, but it does do more damage than the other one. And I'm pretty cool with this as a corner combo, honestly. It's kind of neat. I think doing that is probably not as good. I don't think this probably does less damage. It definitely does less damage, so... This is kind of... I wonder if I can get... No, I cannot do that. I can probably amplify it, though. This might be a fun amplify combo. You could do 40% in the corner. I might be able to get a standing 3 into this. So, hold on. I am. We can get a little bit more. Okay, so that's cool. Does that mean, like, normal corner combos I can do still? Wait, hold on. If I do this in the corner, can I corner them? No, I can't do, like, a little forward dash with a side switch. Oh, I can. Hold on. Aha! Look at that. Can I do this? Okay, damn it. Very not likely. Okay, this fucking... I've been trying to get it again. This freaking side switch is, like, really hard to get for some reason. I can't get it again. But I did discover something, though. When you amplify this, it actually does pop them up. So you could do this in replacement of that. And try... I don't know if... Okay, I guess that doesn't work. How many hits of gravity is this? That's... 3 hits of gravity? Damn, that's a lot. I'm not sure if this is really worth it. I mean, if you can get the side switch, it's worth it with this one, but damn, is it not easy to land. I don't know how I got it my first try. Oh, that doesn't even work anyway. That was like the whole reason I did that. I went to the side just so I can, yeah, do this. And if I only do standing 4... Okay, yeah, that does work, but I can't get a standing 3 after that. I wonder if I do this. No, I can't get a standing 3 after that either. Okay, this is a conundrum. What about this? I can do that. I mean, I don't know if that'll do more, because how much does this do normally? God damn it. That does 33% by itself. So in the corner, I don't know if... I already forgot how much the other one did. Hold on. $33... So... It doesn't do as much? Look, I already forgot the other one. 334 was a corner one. 327. So I guess that one in the corner does do a little bit more then. Okay, that's surprising. So I gotta figure out how to possibly... I mean, maybe I could just do this. Wait, no, not that. Wait, my bad. We can do this. No, that's right, because that uses an extra hit of gravity, so I gotta, like... do that? That's kind of stupid. Okay, so that's not very worth it. I feel like the corner combo is going to get better with move stealing because I don't have to worry about the damn side switch. I wonder if I can just go straight into crumple stun and see what happens. Well, not that. I mean, that's 37. That's not terrible. I could probably get another air flask in there. Yeah, 39% for that. For just a crumple stone in the corner, that's not bad. That's you know what? And it keeps him in the corner too, so I am pretty happy with that. I wonder if it's actually better to do something like, maybe like this. Maybe? Hold on. You can get 40% in the corner instead. I will say this is a lot harder to land, but 2 standing 4s and the 2 air flasks into a standing 3 air flask does do 40%. It's not very easy to time, so I'd say this is definitely an easier combo to do. So I honestly kind of forgot what the original combo was. I've been trying that one for a little while. Yeah, this one. That does 39, but the other one does like 410. But it's a lot harder to land. Damn it. I can't get it again anymore. I got it like twice. And I wanted to do it... See if I can get it consistently, but it's not very consistent. You really gotta be good at timing on that, but you can't... I did just show it off. It is possible. It's just not easy to land. Okay, I'm done trying it. I've been trying it for a little while again. Oh, I showed it off once. I think this is an easier, much easier corner combo. That is also an easy corner combo. I wouldn't even... I think the original one was this. Or was it this? Wait, no. No, wait. I've been trying the other one for so long. This one? No, wait. That one's super easy to do. So that's a really easy 38%er. I don't know. I already forgot it. There it was. Okay, yeah, that's 39% you get. It's not that hard once you remember how to do it, but, I mean, it is 39%. It's nice. And the other one is like 41, but it's a lot harder. So that's cool. I like that. What was the other corner combos I was working on? This one. Yeah, this one. This one was also pretty cool. I haven't done this in a long time. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get that. I wonder if I could do that. Not that. I wonder if this is possible. %. I don't think I can get anything else after that. Maybe, I mean, if I amplify it, probably. No, in fact, if I amplify it, it doesn't do anything. So I think amplifying is only with the other move, right? God damn it. Not that. It's supposed to do standing 3, not forward 3. God damn you. There it is. You can do that in the corner. Isn't that cool? That's cool. I still think that... Oh, wait. Oh, how do I spend... Hold on. I can spend a bar in the corner with Crumple Stun. Yeah, you can get a little more. Was I doing 2 forward 3 or 2 standing 3s? I don't remember. I think maybe I was. I think I got 2 standing 3s in there. I'm pretty sure. I did the standing 4s. It was a lot easier. But I'm having a little bit of a hard time trying to get it again now. Okay, sweet. You can get like almost 43% for that in the corner with a bar. So that's cool. Okay, are we ready? I think we might be ready to finally move on to move steal combos. Okay, on my own, let me just practice the normal combos just so I remember how to do them. Okay, I feel sufficiently practiced. So if I do this... Doink doink. It should... I mean, that's already kind of cool. 43% for that. And that's for an average move steal. I'm not gonna go for any crazy optimals. Maybe in the corner. Okay, hold on. What? I wanted to see if I can... I can't get the crazy optimal, though. I can't get the air after that, though. That's probably maybe... I'm gonna save those for the corner. Let's just do this. And see if I can spend a bar. Alright, I'm happy with 46% for a bar. The damage is not actually that bad on Sektor with Shujinko. I'm a little surprised. Not 100% sure what more I can do with this. Damn. Yeah, I guess we're already moving on to the corner. That was quick. Okay. So, I guess we shall do this. Doink doink. Alright, that doesn't work. Wait. Was there a corner version of... Was there something else I... Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to do just one hit into it? Because then I was able to do this? No, that... Wait. No. Wait, hold on. Let me remember. Alright, that's already 40... That's like a little bit more for the 2 standing 4s. I'm just trying... Maybe... What's like the maximum standing 4s? What's the maximum? Can I get 2 standing 4s and an extra button here? I sure can. I don't know if I can get standing 3 after that. I feel like doing like this move does scale the combos a lot more, so I'm gonna try and come up with a long combo without using that, see if it does a lot more damage. That did do a little more damage. I've come up with, like, I really want to see if I can get something like this, because I'm able to get a... I'm able to get a standing 4 into a 4-2 crumple stun, which is really cool. But I'm not able to really do anything else after that. Like, it really does use up a lot of gravity. I was able to get a standing 4 after that end, but I wasn't able to get, like, a standing 4 into that, which was kind of the thing I really wanted to do. I have another idea. Maybe it can work. Damn it. Okay, amplifying it. I don't know if it's actually faster. Maybe I can try doing that. Okay, that is also too slow to do. There's actually... I just thought of another idea. This actually might be a lot simpler, or it might not work at all. Okay, hold on, wait. I actually might be stupid here. What if this actually does do more damage if I do this? No, fuck, do standing 3, you idiot. I don't think that'll work. Yeah, it really sucks that this might actually be the best option here. Is if I can land that again, but I mean, yeah, this seems to be the most damage. Is if I can land this. Oh my god, I can't land it again. It's not easy to land because you gotta, like, hit that standing 4 as they're hitting the ground. This is such a cool combo, though. I'm surprised this doesn't, like... do more damage, but getting those air... Wait, what about like this? I just realized I can do that. Maybe. Alright, that was already 48, so that, yep, doing air flash that early in the combo is actually really, really good, so... I think we figured out how to do this. 2 standing 4s into that. Crumple stun. I don't know if I can get anything else after that, to be honest. I'll try. It seems to be near impossibly, but I will try for a little bit until I give up. Ah, damn it. I don't think that's gonna work. But that is fine by me. What about this? I mean, I can get an air jump in, but I don't know if it's gonna be worth doing. Yeah, I can't get a crumble set afterwards. I don't think that's worth doing. I'm curious to see how much a bar is worth spending on this. 52%. All right, I like that. I've breached 50 in the corner. That's, you know, that's usually my goal, and I'm pretty happy with that. I bet there's a little more I can do. I'm gonna experiment a tad bit more. Okay, I think those are like the same thing. If you wanted to spend a bar in the corner, you could either do standing 3 into this and end it like this, or you can just go into this. They both do like similar to, what is that, 311? I was paying attention to the other one. Damn it. Yeah, they both do identical damage, so I guess either way, you can do whatever you want. Whichever one's easier for you, I guess. I'm just so curious if we can get just a little more, you know? I'm just like trying to squeeze out as much damage as I can out of this. And I bet you can. Maybe. It's just not gonna work. I've been trying for so long. I even tried the other airstring too. Like it's just not gonna work. So I think this still might be the best combo. I mean, that's still 48%. Like, I'm still really happy with that. But just for shits and giggles, let me see what a really good move deal looks like. Yeah, that was 50. Wait, did I do it right? I mean, 54% is nothing to laugh at, but like, I feel like I could have gotten more. Not that. Yeah, I guess it's 54. Wait, how much did the other one do? Didn't it do like 52? I thought the scaling on that would be... Damn. God damn it. Yeah, 52. It only does like 20 more damage. I'm a little surprised. Usually the scaling on this is like way better. But I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is. It's still a little more for different move stealing. I'm still getting 50% in the corner, which is pretty awesome. And you don't even need to end it in this either. Weird that you can do that, but anyway. I wonder what kind of damage this does. I mean, 35% for that basic one, that's cool. Now I'm curious about this. Okay, I can't. Oh, hold on. I bet. You know what? I don't know why you'd even try and go for this. I guess maybe if you just land this bit, you can get a crumple stun, and then you can do that, and then get something for it. In the corner, I feel like you want to avoid tactical redeploy, unless you're like extending a very, very long combo with it, and then you want to like amplify it, kind of like this, and then you want to like do stuff like that. Honestly, the air thrusters are really like they do scale the damage a lot on the end. Like you want to try and use them at the end of the combo if you can. Otherwise, I wouldn't really go for it because it does scale it a lot. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the combos. That's just cool. I mean, that's just cool. And you can also end it in like your setups. I don't know what I didn't really. What are the setup things? Yeah, that, down back 1. So you can still do standing 3 in the down back 1, and then you can do a setup instead of ending it in damage. So I think I'm feeling pretty happy. I mean, mid-screen, it's really basic. You kind of just go for, like, one of these. If I can land that. Oh my, I haven't done this combo in so long already. It's been like 20 minutes. I mean, that doesn't work, but 43% isn't terrible. I am pretty happy with that mid-screen. In the corners where you're getting a lot of damage. Oh, that does work. Wait, did that work before? I thought I wasn't able to land that before. I could have sworn. Wait, hold on, does that mean this? Oh, I'm figuring stuff out still. Does that mean this works? Okay, that didn't work, but for some reason, this did work. So what the hell? Oh, that didn't work there. Okay, I guess it's maybe a timing thing. I'm not 100% sure. I guess it is just a timing thing. Well, I guess I suck at that combo. Yeah, that keeps happening to me. I don't know why that cancel just keeps screwing up. Oh, that keeps happening. Why? Look at my inputs, alright? I'm doing it correctly. Anyway, I feel happy with this. Sometimes you can land that ending, sometimes you can't. Like right there it landed. It did an extra 10 damage. Quarter combos, you do a lot more. I'm pretty satisfied with Sektor, so I think I'm ready to move on to the next character. Alright, next up we have Kitana, which I've seen, I think, maybe like one Kitana Shujinko team. Don't really remember whatever they did, so let's figure out what I can do. Okay, so I got some buttons here. We got 2, 4, because I think this is going to be the best, like, combo starter kind of thing. And I got back 2, 4, which is, I think just might be okay to do with stuff like that. And that's kind of all the, you know, normal strings I have. Then we have the air strings, which is, I think that could be a ender, and then I have this one. I've never seen Katanas use this, so it might not be that good. I might find some use for it in the corner, but definitely not mid-screen. Fan-Nado, yeah, this is the thing that Katanas use a lot. Fancy Flick, because I might be able to do some stuff with that after a Crumple Stun. Possibly. Enhanced Fan Toss, which does, in fact, I don't know if I can combo into it. I can't, but I know you can after one of these. Nope. Okay, I'll figure it out. And then this one, which could be a combo ender. So, you know, let's see what I can do with a Shujinko. I mean, that's pretty cool. That is 38%. I'm not gonna lie, I did one time see a Kitana do this with Shujinko, which is kind of where I got the idea. And I thought it was cool, and for some reason it stuck with me. And it actually reminds me a little bit of Noob, because you have to be really precise with the timing. Kind of like Noob's Portal after a Crumple Stun. This is kind of the same thing. So it's not the most consistent thing to land. I mean, I'm not, hold on. Okay, I gotta figure out the best button to do after that. Okay, I can't get another 2-4. I think maybe just standing 4 into that might be the best way to do it. So Crumple Stun to one of these. Nope. I mean, because that's like a really basic thing I can just try and come up with. I'm not 100% sure. Hold on. Why don't I do this? I know that's possible. See, it is possible. I'm just not good at the timing. Now, I'm curious in the corner. This probably can land in the corner, I'd imagine. Okay. Also, I'm curious if this makes any use out of the corner. If I could just get a frickin' air toss here. I wonder... Hold on, wait. What if? What if I can do this? I can. It does not do as much. And it's just doing this. Hold on. That does 39. Cool, 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 cool. Wow, this air pop-up really sucks. Like, there's not... I mean, the damage scaling on it isn't great. And it can't really get, like, a lot of follow-ups after that, which really sucks. So, maybe the string is kind of just completely pointless. I mean... Oh my god, it's not good. Oh my lord. I mean, the damage on it isn't great. Hold on, if I can get this combo again. Oh my god, damn it, dude. Okay, look, I'm not good at this yet. Yeah, the damage on it is not great compared to just doing this. Oh my god, just doing one of these. It's not the easiest to land. Hold on, I just started this character. Yeah, that's so far the coolest combo I can come up with in the corner. I need to try and come up with my own stuff, because that's not really mine. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't come up with that. I just saw Kitana do that once, and it stuck with me. Okay, this is not going well. I'm trying a few things. Not really going well for me. When it comes to making my own stuff, I have, like, this. But, like, damn, it sucks. I mean, that was 44%. That was pretty cool. I did have to spend a bar, but it's still kind of the same. I can't really, like, doing the fan toss first is really just not good for damage. Like, this scaling is not great, and I already know it's not great because, you know, I already played Shujinko, and Kitana move steal is already pretty bad with damage scaling. So I already kind of knew this move had really bad damage scaling. You want to try and use it as, like, late as possible into the combo, which is maybe why I can do something. That doesn't work. How do I get them high up in the air without using this? Huh. Yeah, that's so far the best income in the corner. I feel like once I get the move stealing, it'll probably amp up a lot. As of right now, this, like, I've really been trying to see if I can come up with something else that maybe does, like, a little more, but yeah, using this fan toss immediately is just, like, god damn, it's really bad. Like, doing as many things as you can before it is already a lot better. I don't know if I can do anything with that. I don't know if I can spend a bar mid-screen. That's not what I wanted. Can I do this? I can. That means I could probably do this. Shit. Damn it. I jumping sucked. There we go. You can get 43% because you can only get this in the Fandado after when you do the Fandado. Because you cannot get the 2-4. Yeah, that's not possible. You can only do that in the corner. Cool. There's not many other options. Like, I know, I thought spending bar I'd do this on the ground, but I mean, if I do this on the ground, right? Hold on, wait. Like, let's say, like, hold on, one of these lands. Okay, let me see what happens if one of these lands. Maybe I can do something. I mean, that's 38%. That's not bad. I kind of just improvised the hell out of that. Hold on. It's 38%. You can get like a standing or like a forward 2 into a standing 4. It's a little tricky, but I am able to sometimes get it. I mean, that's also possible. That is, I think you can do something else in the corner with this if you land it. I think you can do like this. Yeah, get like maybe a little more. I don't know if that was more or not. What if we get 2 standing 4s in the corner? Possibly. If I can... Oh my god, I can't even land it. Dude, okay. Maybe this is why you go for standing 2 or forward 2. Okay, damn it. One. I already kind of forgot how much the other one did. If I can land it again. This is not the easiest thing to land in the world. Oh my god, please. Okay, actually no. Doing that jump in does less damage, as it turns out, so don't do that. Okay, so I think that's the best I can come up with that. I might be coming up with something similar as move stealing. Are we already ready? I think we're already ready to move on to move stealing. So something like this. No, why didn't Shujinko do the thing? Oh my god, it's actually very possible. That's already 44%. Okay. I feel like if you want to keep it really simple, you could just probably do this. Nope, that doesn't work. Unless it does. It doesn't. Okay. What's another big 2-hitter? Oh, we can do that. Okay. We can do this. Which does a little... Actually, that does a little more. How much damage does this do? That does 116. Okay. I'm good with that. Wait, does that mean I can do this? Or if I can land it? Oh my god, I can. That does 39. Okay, well, that's better there. That's why I have that back 2-4. Because it does a lot of damage, and you can special cancel Shujinko into it. New combo unlocked. So, otherwise with move stealing, that means, wait, can I get... Oh my god, please, Shujinko, do your thing. No, I don't, maybe doing, oh my god, Shujinko, for the love of god. %. Was that more than doing this? It was. Okay, I can optimize this. So that's possible. That means I can do this then? Wait, what can I do? Oh yeah, no, that means I can do like something like this. That means, yeah, if I got this, I can do this. That does 40%. That's cool. Okay, so that's something else I can do. I'm figuring stuff out. I'm not 100% sure. Jesus Christ, why is Shujinko doing this to me today? It's kind of crazy that this actually does just do more damage than that other optimal I came up with. Or this does... Hold on. God, why is it so slow? Not that. I'm already forgetting everything, but this... And the crumple stun. Yeah, that does less. Just doing back 2-4 is actually a lot more. Oh my lord. Yeah, that does a lot more than the other one. That's crazy how much damage a string does. Wonder if I can do something like this. Maybe? No? Oh, I totally am. I totally am able to do that. I mean, that's something that does that. Damn, that does a lot of damage actually. I really don't think I optimized it that much. Actually, that may have been optimized to be fair. I'm not sure if... I mean, that might work at the end of that, so... Ah, damn it. Yeah, that last hit doesn't really connect, which is why I just did that jump 3-4, just because I think that should do the most amount of damage after that. Unless, hold on, let me see. That does 215. That does 119. So if I do something like 237, what about this? Hold on, maybe... Okay, let me, I think... What if I did this? 215. No, okay, I think this... That still does the most, so let me see if I can get that. Okay, so that's not possible either. So I think that jump 3-4 might just be the best as an ender, if you're gonna end it with a crumple stun, because, you know, reasons. Because I can't get a crumple stun after this, because Shujinko's still there. So I kind of just have to do this into this. Damn it. Yeah, that seems to be the best I can do. 39. I'm kind of happy with 39 though. I doubt something with this will do more. Like, come on. Yeah, no, it ain't. Either way, I think we're still moving on to Muso combos. It seems to be really, really simple. I mean, I can't imagine it getting less simple than this. I'm trying to think of ways I can't. I mean, I could try. Let me see if I spend more. In the corner with a bar, which is actually really good. Like, goddamn, that's actually a lot of damage. Curious to see if there's a different way to spend a bar, actually. I'm not thinking about it, and that's not gonna work. But you know, it will work. If I do this, oh my god, maybe, hold on, I might be cooking. That did a little bit more. That actually did a little bit more. I was trying to see if I can get like this first and then into this. Oh, of course it dropped, but that doesn't seem to do as much damage. At least when I was trying, because I can't actually get it to frickin' connect that last hit. It only does 48. So that last hit probably would have gone up to like 49 maybe. But this seems to be a better way to do... Just, damn it. It might not be the easiest to do. But doing a jump 1-1 into one of those does seem to be a more optimal way to do it. I just can't get it again. Unless... Oh my lord. There it is. Then we can spend another bar. And get 51%. Does it do more without a bar, actually? Unsure. Probably, right? That's not the button I wanted. It does do a little more. It does 69. Let's go. Well, 469. Anyway. I mean, I'm curious if I can get, like, any hit before the back two. It doesn't seem like I can. I've been trying that for a little bit too. If I can get like anything before the back 2-4, like even like a standing 1 into it or something, I just can't. The back 2 is just too slow, you know? Like I can't get anything before that. Which is weird. I wonder if I can maybe. That's definitely not gonna work. I'm kinda. I mean, this isn't really that complicated. I mean, these are some really, really, like, bread and butter combos I'm coming up with. But, like, the damage is pretty decent on it with a bar getting over 50. Since I do have Melina, I mean, I might as well, you know, see what I can do with Melina. And that's pretty cool. It doesn't do as much as a normal thing, which... I don't know, maybe I can do something different with it. Yeah, I mean it's just not as good. 46 you can get with that. I mean it's not bad. It's just that you can get more with this, is all. It like barely anymore too. Still cool looking though, still really cool looking. Mid-screen combos though, I'm pretty sure they're relatively similar. You can probably just do this. Oh my god, that's really hard to reach, actually. I don't know why I went for that, but alright, yeah, mid-screen combos, you might want to stick with the standing 4 into it, just because it leaves you a little closer to get that. Still 45%, that's, you know, that's still pretty good. Okay, yeah, I've been trying that again, and I can't even get the Fandado on it again. If I tried it, I probably would be too far away for it anyway. But I'm good with 45% mid-screen. That's still, you know, that's still really freaking good. And you can almost get that. Almost. I just would try a spending bar in the corner. Only. I still really like this combo. This combo is still pretty cool. That you can, like, get this. I still like that. That's still kind of cool. And with Molina specifically, you can, you know, you can do something like this. Maybe that's only a corner thing, actually. I mean, I feel like you could probably do something like this. Damn it, are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, that's 44%. If, like, maybe, you know, you needed it to do it like that. If we want to do it like that. I don't know, I feel like this one was pretty short because, I don't feel like I can come up with anything else. I mean, this is kind of her best, like, you know. I mean, you can also do this. This is cool. God damn it. I wonder if I can do that. I cannot do that. But it was worth a shot. Oh my god. Okay, I see. I mean, I'm just trying to come up with stuff now because I need to start coming up with stuff. That's 44%. I like it. So, kind of basic combos with Kitana, this team. The really cool thing about it is that you can get this. I really like this. It's kind of creative. I'm not really... I don't know who was the person that come up with that, but I mean, you know. I saw it once, and I just remembered it. But anyway, I think they'll do it for Kitana. I'm ready to move on. Alright, next up, we have Shang Tsung. Now, I've seen this team a few times before, so this might actually be pretty interesting. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I think I have a collection of buttons that work. I think maybe injection could also be good. I'm not sure. I'm not that excited to learn Shang Tsung, mainly because he's complicated, but I feel like some of his combos, if you don't do any of the morph stuff, is, like, really simple, but also, like, kind of annoying, because you have to deal with, like, the old man morphing crap, and you have to deal with... I really don't want to really learn how to do, you know, these skull combos. I'm not used to them, and they don't really look that interesting. I don't know. The combos just do not look fun. But anyway, we're going to try. So he's got this, which could be something. And then he's got this back 2-2, which I'm probably just going to do back 2-2, not back 2-2-3. Into like a crumple stun or something. And then this move, which is pretty cool, that you can do combos with. I never see Shang Tsung to do this, so maybe the scalings on it is like really bad or something. I'll find out soon. But it doesn't look like it's that bad. Then we got Silent Killer. I only put this on there because it's special cancelable, so I might be able to get something with it, like, in the corner. Like, perhaps exactly like that. And then in the old man form, yeah, that was a different button, but also this, which, actually, I don't want that. Why do I have that up there? But then we have all the old man because the only special moves are actually only good with the old man. So that is his, all his skulls, and also his far away skull, and then his injection, which I think can combo into this, not that. What the hell? Apparently that's Shujinko. Into that. So if I'm old man, I did this. No, why didn't it do that? I see, you have to amplify it. Okay, so you amplify it, and then it, yeah, okay, that's. I think you can do this instead anyway. Damn it. I chose anime specifically because if I do want to try it, I'm already playing my main, so why not? Yeah, like that, and then I already have Shujinko, so I can not do that though. That kind of sucks. Okay, I have to figure something out here. I don't know how in-depth I'm gonna get with like the skull combos, because I'm not gonna lie, those annoy the shit out of me. So I might not go too far into the ground skull combos, because those kind of suck. Anyway, what can I do? I mean, that's 34%. That's like a really basic thing I just kind of randomly came up with. If I'm already old man, and I did... That doesn't work. That sucks. Can I do, like... Okay, damn it. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of, I might as well just start as the old man at this point. I mean, yeah, damn. What else can I exactly do? I mean, if I do start out as a young form and I do this, I mean, can I still do that? I don't think I can. I mean, what exactly can I do with this? I'm not sure. But that did 33, that's something. I didn't even do any skulls. I could probably do skulls if I do like this. Not that, but if I... Hold on. God damn it. Why didn't he get closer to me? Why does that not work? I feel like that should work. I mean, that's just pretty sweet. But anyway, figuring out other stuff, though, I mean... I don't think I can do... I mean, does this do more than just, the other one? I don't remember. How much does the other one do? No, wait, I don't remember exactly how much. I think I did this. I think that one did a little more, but how do I get a skull in? Because I need, hold on. I can amplify this, right? Or if I'm one old. Not that. I can amplify it. I really don't want to get into the amplify ones, because, I mean, it's just ground skulls. Like, it's It's not that interesting. Okay. Okay, hold on. I mean, while I'm here, I might as well see how much more damage this does. I mean, you know, since I'm here. Yeah, that's cool. I know that if they switch to other cameos, I can get other stuff. Like, I think, yeah, that move, amplifying it, I just kind of run at them. Can I get, like... Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, so I can get, like, a... How many of these? No, wait, fuck. I can get all 3 at once. Okay. Can I get... Hold on. Can I... I can. I mean, that's kind of cool. I can get, like... Doink, doink. It does? Okay, yeah, the scaling on it sucks. I got it. Yeah, the scaling on it is terrible. Okay, I can do that, which does do 35. So I can't get a standing 4, but I can get a standing, or, yeah, standing 2 into that move after the crumple stun. But that's cool. I think out of anything, though, I think this still does... Hold on, wait. No. Fuck. What else am I doing? I can also do that, which does do 39, which so far that is actually my best combo, which kind of sucks. That it's this. Oh my god. I know I did it with standing 4 before. I don't know if that was better or not. I mean, it is 70, so it probably is, but I'm gonna do it with this. I think it might do a little less. And I messed it up. But it's, you know... I'm just not used to the buttons. Oh my god, the morphing is also screwing me up. There we go. 38% for back to 2, you know. I'm happy with that. How do I spend a bar? I really don't know if I want to find out. Like, it's just more ground skulls. Like, that's all it is. Like, I could do this for, you know, like, for on-demand stuff. But, you know, I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, I can't really re-stand him into that. I mean, what I meant is I can re-stand him, I can't, like, you know, get an extension from it. Like, it doesn't combo. And I'm not too sure what to do. I mean, you know what's really funny is that doing this actually does do more damage. Or no, doing this actually does do more damage. God damn it. Like that, this is crazy that this does more damage. Yeah, that is 40%. Omni-Man OP. Well, that's also a combo you can do, as it turns out. If you start an old man, you can just do this. And then maybe, let me see if I can get that, because that would be cool. Whee! Yeah, Omni-Man does a lot of damage, I'm just saying. And if I amplify it for extra damage... wait, what did more? I don't remember. So this would be 2 bars. But it would be 48%. And then... Wrong thing, but, you know, damn it. Another 48%, so they both do similar-ish damage. I'd say this one you'd probably get more. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but I mean, hey, you know, whatever. Yeah, this one you'd probably get more of. As, oh my god, I keep fricking up that input. I don't know if that's doable. But I feel like this is probably the best. I don't know how to spend more with Shang Tsung. I feel like if you're already a Shang Tsung main, it shouldn't be that hard for you to do that. But I have no idea how to do that. That's the ender that you like to see. Doesn't this cost 2 bars? It does. Why does that cost 2 bars, bro? Jeez. With Shujinko, you don't really need that. Like, you kind of just end the combo with this, and you can just kind of do it. And then you can just do something like this. Screw it. You don't even need the D-ender. Just style on him. I think that one does a little more than this. Right? Okay, well, like 35-ish%. I kind of messed up the ending, but I mean, I feel like if you do this instead, that does a tad bit more. Never mind, actually, doing this is more. I take it back. I lied to you all. God damn it. I don't know why I keep messing up the input so much, but yeah, I guess that does do 35. It is kind of the most, but you have to be in old man form. So if you're in young form and you get the crumple stun, you kind of just... I mean, yeah, if you're in young form and you get the crumple stun, you kind of just really quickly switch. And then you can get something like that. And it's not that bad. I guess I can do move stealing. But that will be fun. Let's see. I have a feeling it's going to be really simple, actually. It's relatively simple. I keep messing up the input, but I am okay with this. You get 42%. That's not, it's not the worst. I'm okay with that. I don't know what you can do for corner combos, actually. I never even tried corner combos. Oh my god. I can't even get a crumble stone after another one. I thought maybe I could get another skull. I am able to. Damn it. Okay, so I am able to do that. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I can get 38% for that. I wonder if actually maybe I can get a standing 4 instead of a jumping 4, because that probably would be better. No, you cannot get it. Okay, jumping 4 it is. I almost wonder if doing this is actually maybe... No. Maybe I can come up with something with this. Perhaps. Can I do like ground schools or something? Is that a thing? It is. So can I do this? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so you can get a little tiny bit more if you do a standing 2. I tried to do like a jump in 4, standing 4 into it. It was not working with that gravity. I even tried like standing 4 and a standing 3 into it. And it still just wasn't freaking working. No, I can only get the standing 2 into it. Because that's like, I can do it really quick. So that means I can probably do that with this. Not the fucking hell. That's like 44. Okay, I bet I can maybe get another skull in there at some point. God damn it. Okay, that does a little less because I can't get the standing 2 there. The standing 2, after using another skull, I cannot get 2 hits into the injection special move. Yeah, I was really hoping that would do more damage. I mean, it looked kind of cool, but like, damn, I really couldn't get like a third standing 4 in there. Like, I tried. It just won't work. I mean, look at this. I can't get that, like, standing 4 in a crumple stun. It just will not work. It looks like it will, but, like, it just won't. Might be able to get, like, a standing 2 instead, though. I am able to get a standing 2. And it does, like, a little bit more damage. Okay. I'm pretty happy-ish with that. Now another deal is, what do I do about this? Not that. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Wait, if I do... Maybe. 4-4-6. I already forgot what the other combo did. Did that do more? What if I... Hold on, let me go back to, like, doing some other basic shit. Did that do more than this? I already... God damn it. I don't remember any of the other combos. Okay, so no. I think the other one did less. Just weird, because it actually should have theoretically done more. Oh my god, if I fuck up the input... I've been fucking up that input so much. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't think that one does as much as the other one. So that was a lot of wasted time. I spent a really long time trying to do that. But it's not because it's hard, it's because I keep fucking up the inputs. I keep mixing up ground skull with injection for some reason, and I don't know why my brain just cannot comprehend the difference between the two. I've been playing too many characters as Shujinko. It's like my brain cannot follow up, just keep up with all those buttons. That's also an option. Not as good, but it is an option. I think the other one's actually a little easier, to be honest. I swear to god, if I do another injection instead of a ground skull, I don't know why I keep mixing those two up. It's really annoying. I did it again! Jesus Christ, man! I think that's the best corner combo I can come up with. Like, 46% isn't terrible. I don't know, I don't remember if I already spent either on this. Wait, hold on. No, wait. What am I doing? Yeah, do this. What does this do? Yeah, 55%. Woohoo! I don't know if I'm gonna kill with the 55%er in the corner that doesn't include morphing into Omni-Man. I also don't think this works in the corner. Like, I don't think that the ground skulls actually work in the corner. So, if you amplify them at least. So that's probably... The corner combos probably aren't that great. I don't know how much more I can take of this. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't too interesting. Yeah, I'm not able to get that. This isn't too interesting for me, to be honest. And I keep fucking up the inputs too, which isn't making my life any easier. I mean, that's cool and all. But like, you know, can I get better? There's something else I kind of want to try. Is maybe if I do this, I can... Okay, hold on a second. I just want to do this. Let's see if this does a decent amount. It really doesn't do that much damage for 2 bars. So maybe I can do... No? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me... what am I doing here? Look, this was the best combo for that, right? I mean, 45%. I can't imagine it getting any better. Right? Am I wrong? Damn it. I have an idea. I don't know how good it's gonna be, though. Okay, that's not gonna work. I tried to morph into Omni-Man, do a forward dash into V-stance, and then grab him on the way down. But I just don't think that's gonna work. There's not enough time. I really think I'm satisfied with this. I'm not, like, this ain't that bad. I just keep mixing up the buttons a lot. Like, if you're already a Shang main, this might be easy for you, but I keep messing up the inputs. Because, frankly, I'm kinda stupid. But I mean, 40% per touch, and then you can also crumble stun into morph anytime you want. Which is a decent setup if you know how to play every other character. Quarter combos are, again, they're not that hard. I just keep messing up the inputs so freaking much. Like, oh my god. I did it the first try that time. That was kind of cool. But yeah, I think I might be done with Shang Tsung. I mean, the ground school combos, meh, not that interesting for me. But, you know, morph combos are cool. But I'll let other people play this team. Anyway, I think I'm ready to move on. Alright, and we're moving on to Raiden. Now, I've also actually seen a few Raiden Shujinko teams out there before. Don't really remember them too much, so I'm curious to see what I can come up with. I have a very large collection of buttons here. So I have two options to actually, like, go into Shujinko or go into special moves. That's his forward 2-2, which is the simplest option. But I think his most optimal is going to be that string, which does a lot more damage, but it's a lot longer. So, I mean, later on I might just do forward 2-2, just because it's quicker and simpler, and I don't want to spend, like, 3 years doing a combo. And then we have his 3-4 strings, regular 3-4, and his forward 3-4, which both are kind of combo pop-up, so that could be fun. And then I also put this on here, we might experiment with this a little bit, because it's a pop-up. And then there's his Enhanced Shocker, which is definitely his, like, you know, his main extension, I feel like. I don't know, we'll figure something out. And then his Electric Fly, I feel like could be a decent combo ender, or just his Shocker, I don't know. They both do the same amount of damage, probably his Shocker. And then his Enhanced, one of these. His Enhanced Lightning Port. I don't know, I could come up with something for it. Maybe. And then this thing. That should... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we can... Yeah, a lot of combo options with Raiden. With Shujinko, let's see what we can figure out. That's 34% already, just random stuff. I tried to get a standing 4, but I think you could probably only get that in the corner, I'd imagine. So I can do like... Yeah, no, just 35 with it, because standing 4 is actually pretty... Oh my god, and you can combo with it too. Well, that's cool. I mean, that was something, I guess. It's like the first time I've seen a standing 4 being able to combo straight from that button. That's wild. Cool. Anyway, yeah, let's go back to mid-screen. Cool, I think. I think if you combo straight from it. No? How do I... Hold on, let me figure this out. Standing 3 doesn't work. Okay. That was 35. That really wasn't a lot. That did 40 for a bar. Almost nearly 40 for a bar. Okay, that did a lot better than the other thing I was trying to do. What about one of these? Can I just spawn with this by chance? Why, yes, I can just spawn with it. Wait, what? What is this? What is this charge? I mean, it doesn't do any more damage. What is this charge? It's not this. This is what I was expecting it to be. I'm not 100% sure what this does. Wait, what? It gives him better block advantage? That's all it does? How does it even get... okay, this doesn't do anything for me then. I unfortunately cannot spawn in with this, so this is gonna... okay, damn it. $39. I was trying to see this, but like... Can I... oh, I can't get this. And that does 40%. Okay, that's cool. I'm assuming it's going to be very similar with move stealing, but we'll get to that later. We'll have this button, which I assume is going to be the same thing. Yeah, it's a 38. I might as well see... what this does. God damn it. Okay, 36 compared to what I was doing here. Okay, so yeah, that other string does do a little more. So, you know, we won't want to get to the optimal stuff. I'll include that string. But for now, I'm just going to do 422, just because it is a lot shorter and simpler. I just want to see how much damage that would do. 30% on its own. I doubt you'd want to do it, you know, like in a combo. I'm assuming there's a lot of better ways to spend your bar. Yeah, 35%. Yeah, you might as well just spend it at the end of one of these. It does a lot more. Yeah. Lightning port though. I'm very curious what that does. I mean, I can't imagine. No, I'm not 100% sure why I would use this. I never see Raiden use it, probably for a good reason, because it already doesn't do that much damage. And I can't get like a forward 3-4 after it. Or maybe I can. Still doesn't do that much damage, so yeah, maybe don't combo into that. I'm seeing that a lot of the other combo routes are just not very good. Maybe the teleport might be good for... I know, like, the electric fly you can do in the air, so maybe... what was the air strings? And that could be a cool ender if I somehow find a way to do it. I mean, can I do it, like this? I mean, I can't... I don't know how useful that'll be. Okay, after a certain amount of gravity, I can't actually use it for, like, air extensions, it seems. Okay, well, okay. Enhanced lightning port doesn't really seem to work that well either. Alright, so are we corner combos, maybe? I think corner combos it's pretty much just instead of a standing 3, do a standing 4. So, I mean, I think I already figured this out, right? God damn it. Whoopsie. Yeah, it just does more damage if you're able to get a standing 4 instead of a standing 3. I'm gonna assume that everything you do with this, you can also do with move stealing. So, I'm just gonna not bother with it too much. I think we might just move on to move stealing. Okay, move stealing. It's gonna be the exact same thing, isn't it? Except with this. And I already forgot what to do. Hold on, wait. One more time. It is that. That was 44%. God damn. And if I wanted to perhaps spend a bar? God damn it, I did forward 3 instead of standing 3. at 48%, and I'm assuming in the corner it's the exact same thing except standing 4 instead of standing 3. Oh, god damn it. What the hell's going on? I'm trying to do a backdash in the forward 3, but it's kind of screwing me up. Because if I try and do a forward 3, I bet... Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay, hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll make the same decision right here, just to make my life a little bit easier. Oh, I can't do a standing 4 into crumple stun. Okay, that's good to know. So standing 3 into crumple stun, but standing 4 into this. Not... Dear God. Hey, you can get almost 49% for that. Cool, cool, cool. Kind of disappointing I can't get this in the crumple stun. That's a little... I wonder if I can do it in the corner raw. No. You can't even... Okay, that kind of sucks. I mean, I might as well see what maximum damage kind of looks like. Almost 50%. Okay. That is only still with 1 bar, so I mean... I could just spend more bar. Oh, it doesn't let me spend... It doesn't let me pop them up again. Cool, got it. I wonder if I also have one of these in here. I tried. I mean, I could... Okay, it doesn't really let me... It doesn't really last that long. I'm curious what that does, though. Damn, 47%. I was expecting a little more. God, that's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. If I have more, does it last longer? Because it does, like, it does have a little timer, and I was really hoping... Damn. That timer does not last very long. God damn, I keep thinking of noob Saibot for some reason. I keep trying to do noob Saibot corner combos. I don't know why. I can't really find any good extensions with this. I mean, it doesn't really work that well. I mean, because of the timer. It's mainly because of the timer. Like, that timer just does not last very long. It's kind of just for, like, this, I feel like. But it still does 40... Damn, that still does a lot of damage. Like, why does that actually do just as much damage as, like, a Havoc Loop Steel combo? Okay, maybe not as much, but, I mean, it still does a good amount. Wow, this is a lot more simple than I thought, to be honest. Kind of was not ready for it to be this simple. I mean, sometimes that drops, so that's... I don't know if I can get more... I mean, maybe in the corner I can do something different? Let me see. I mean, that was kind of cool. That was 45. I can get 2 standing 4s in the corner, as it turns out. Which, into a crumple stun, and then I can get it into that. Which doesn't do any more damage than the other one, that when I start it from, like, right here. So when I start from, like, a little off the corner, and I'm able to get, like, this. Maybe I can do that. I can do that for a little extra damage, and that does 46%. That's cool. Let's just do this, because why not? God damn it. You can get 48% for that with that strength starter, which is cool. It's a freaking 8-frame startup too, so it's not like that hard to punish with. then getting this isn't that hard either. Goddamn. But if you're like all the way tucked in the corner and you can't get, I mean, you could maybe get this. Hold on, maybe that does more damage. It does 45, which I guess for the other one, yeah, it does do more than that, because in the corner you can't get that string, which I think is a little better. You can only get it if you're like semi close to the corner, and then you can get like, yeah, then you can start to get this. But yeah, you definitely want to just, I guess, go for a standing one instead of a forward one, because, oh my god, you can't get it, you can't get the Y. Or the standing 3-4 is a better option in the corner. Even though it does less damage than mid-screen. Wait, does it do less damage mid-screen? Yeah, that did like 4-5-4. Damn it. Okay, no, the corner combo still does more damage, so that's good. So, but I just need to be careful. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of done. I'm not gonna lie. This really is only for like, yeah, just doing like pretty much the same combo. Want to spend bar, you can. And in the corner, actually, I don't know. I don't remember if I spent corner combo damage. If I spent the bar combo damage. I mean, hey, that's 51%. I'm happy that I got 51% in the corner. I just don't know if there's that much else with, like, Raiden's. This is a super simple team. I mean, this is like, this is really simple. I mean, this is a pretty basic combo. 34% for any like hit, pretty much. You can spend a bar if you want to. Get 40%. Any kind of move steal is going to pretty much lead to over a 40% combo. Mid-screen and in the corner, you're getting a little more. I don't exactly know what more I can do with this. I mean, there's this as well you can do. Like, any pop-up you get, right, it's just going to go to a forward 3-4, and you're standing 2 crumple stun, standing 3, shocker. And that's kind of how you play this character, is what I'm getting at. At least that's what I can see. If there might be some more optimal stuff you can do, maybe even with this. With, like, some frame stuff, I don't know, but so far this is pretty simple for me. I feel pretty satisfied with Raiden. This was really short, but you know what? It was pretty simple. I'm ready to move on. Alright, next up we got Kung Lao. Never touched Kung Lao. I think I've maybe seen one Kung Lao Shujinko before in like a tournament. I don't really remember them, so I'm ready to see what I can come up with. I think I have a pretty good collection of buttons. First of all, his 1-2-1. I only really have in here because it's special cancelable, and I might be able to do something like that in a corner, or I'll figure something out with that string. But also, it's forward 3-3. I like that to be his best, like, I guess, beginning combo string. Also have a few jump-in attacks. Similar to, I think it's just this, because I can combo into it. I don't know, maybe I might find some use out of that. Buzzsaw, because if they're in the air, Buzzsaw can extend it. I've seen it before. I could probably find something with that. This is mainly just for combo enders. I assume that's going to be his best combo ender. Soaring Monk, I had to amplify it to actually get any use out of it. Along with his dive kick as well. I can find something with that. And then this as well, which this does count as a crumble stun. But we can get 2 crumble stuns. Ooh, it's forward 2. I forgot that forward 2 is also... I see, I'm gonna put that on there too. Let's see if I can find something with it. Anyway, okay. Wait till I find something with Shujinko though. And see, that's already 39%, and I just kind of randomly came up with that. I know there is a third. Can I can. Maybe that could even give me a little more damage if I... Oh, that last hit doesn't hit. It probably lands in the corner, though. Oh, it doesn't land. Okay. The special cancel timing is actually, I guess, pretty bad on that. Get 2. I've been trying to get 2 as well. I don't think, unless I whiff the first one. I can whiff the first one. Alright, I don't know why I just thought of that right now. See if we can get a stand. 10-4 does do more. So let me see if this will work. Damn it, so close. I bet you can do it in the corner, though. That seems very possible. I don't know if I can whiff it in the corner, though. Can I? No. I can't even land standing 4 in the corner after 2 of those. I see. Maybe I can get... Hold on, let me see if this works. Oh, so maybe? I don't know. It does. It does. Oh my god, I can't believe that doesn't land. I guess the frames on this is 19, so maybe if I have a quicker special move, like what? I mean, all of the special moves are pretty slow, actually. What would be the fastest special move? It's actually probably gonna be this, as it turns out. But it's a... Oh yeah, I can control the direction, right? No? I cannot control the direction. Well, that sucks. But maybe I can do something like that, or like something like this in the end instead. So wait, what does more damage anyway? 197. Yeah, it's like they're pretty similar. Okay, that does work, and it does do 43%. It does side switch, so if I wanted to spin a bar, I bet I could. I could do something. Yeah, that's 46%, and it keeps him in the corner, which I find very nice. I wonder if I can maybe get like a jump into it, because that might also work. I am able to get a jump into it. 48% for that. Holy shit, that's actually pretty good. I don't know if I can get that mid-screen. There, maybe? If I do a really quick forward dash? No, I'm not. I am not able to get that. So this is kind of just probably locked to this. Which I don't think is that bad. Oh no, wait, that's right. We can do, oh no, wait. No. I forgot. We would do this. Can I... Hold on, what can I do here? Okay, I can do that. It does 38. How much was the old one doing? Not that one. How much was the old one doing? That did 39, so I had to beat 39. Okay, that doesn't reach. I was afraid of that. Okay, I can't get a standing 4. If I can get a standing 4 in there, then I'd be able to, like, do this. Or not do that, but do this. And it would probably do more damage, but I just cannot get a standing 4 after that. It just won't let me. Well, never mind. I guess I'll eat my words. Alright, still didn't... Oh my god, okay, it did barely any more damage. I really don't think it's not worth it. It's not very easy to land. This is a decent option. It does like a tiny bit less damage. The corner is where you actually do some pretty good damage, though. What I'm curious is... Yeah, Soaring Monk. I'm curious what they can do with that. Also, there's a chance dive kick. I'm assuming we just kind of... No, not that. No, come on. Ah, you little bastard. I mean, that's something. I don't know if that was the something, but it is a something. That did 40% right there, and I wasn't doing any more. I think if I tried to do like this, oh god damn it! If I tried to do, sorry, this, I don't know if I'd be able to get that. Yeah, because I just can't like push them far enough. So I'm not sure what to do with soaring. I think soaring monk might be like an end of the combo thing I should try and do. No, apparently not. I mean, maybe if I just don't press standing core. Okay, no, it just doesn't extend that much. So what the hell do I do with soaring monk then? It might be a quarter thing, honestly. This might be a quarter only thing. It should be similar to Johnny Cage. Damn, that really didn't work. I was expecting it to. I mean, that works at least. It does leave him. It does leave me in the corner though. Like I would rather just do this though. I mean, I did 40%. If I was gonna spin a bar, right? I already forgot my corner combos. There we go.
So hopeless.
Not that. I already forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, that's right. I just did this. That was the end of it. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I think spinning bar, this is probably the best way to do it. And then I guess you can just... You can also do this, which is a cool thing you can do with the crumple stone. I think this crumple stone is better scaling, so you might want to... Actually, let me see. I mean, it did an okay amount of damage. Let me see it at full damage. That doesn't reach. Wait, what was... I'm already forgetting, like, everything. I think this is an easier combo. I mean, yeah, you can get 40% for that. I think in the corner it's better because you can get, like, a jump into this. But, I mean, hey, you know, you're getting something a little more. I've been trying to see what else I can do with this. I really think you can go straight into crumble stone with this, and then just like, because you can't really get anything else after this. Like, it's not really, maybe a jump in attack into something. That kind of works, but I mean, I don't know, you're not really getting much for this. Not that, but maybe you can get like this. You're not getting a lot of damage at forward too. I think that's what this is for, right? That's what Soaring Monk is for. Hold on, I forgot everything about this character all of a sudden. I mean, that's something. You can do that. I don't think his forward 2 is too useful with Shujinko, honestly. At least for damage. I mean, it is a really quick overhead. You can get something for it. So maybe you can do like okay, damn, that doesn't work. Maybe you can do like this. No, I mean, no. Okay, come on. You can. Not sure how useful it is. That doesn't work. Oh, I mean, yeah, it works. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. I think I'm gonna move on to move stealing now. I mean, yeah, that did 47%. That was a lot of damage. I wanted to spend a more mid-screen at least. Now I'm getting 50%. Okay. In the corner, I can't imagine this is any less. I don't know if that does more or not. That also doesn't work, but I mean, I think doing forward 3-3 is probably maybe better than doing that. I don't know. We can probably do this, actually. Yeah, we definitely can. Damn, that's a lot of damage. I tried to get the jump in afterwards into this. Maybe I can actually do that instead. I don't know. I tried to get a jump in into something else. Okay, that also does work. Alright, the only reason I didn't want to do this was because it side switched them as an ender, so I want to try and do that. But that did a really big chunk of damage, as it turns out. Which is super nice for a bar. And he can be, like, charging this whole time, too. Damn it. Okay, that's not the most consistent. I think you have to be a little lower to the ground when you get that jump 4. Okay, that's a pretty easy way to end it without a bar. I've been trying to see if I could make any use out of the air strings. They don't really do that much more damage, and they side switch you. I was kind of hoping if I did this, I'd be able to get like a sweep or something afterwards, which would be really nice, but the gravity is just too freaking much. Maybe if I amplify it. I don't know. No, nothing can extend it long enough, other than, you know, not that one. This one. This is the only one that can really extend it. Okay, after a couple stun, I'm pretty sure doing this, not that, doing this is the most amount of damage you can get. That is 230. But this, not, oh my god. Almost 230. And then I think this was definitely a lot less. Damn, okay, we can get a little more actually, because that other jump-in move that he has actually does more. I'm surprised that even worked in the first place. Holy shit. I wonder if this works. Probably not. No, that ain't gonna work. That means... No, I don't think I can get a... I think for... With a bar, you want to do the jump in 4. But without a bar, you want to jump in 1, 2, 4. Okay, I think that's it. Because after this, you can't get a jump in 1. You can only get a jump in like 4. Because that it just puts them on the ground too fast. So after one of these, this is really the only thing you can really do at the end of that in the corner. But after one of these, you can get one of these, and that does like 255 damage at one of those crumple stuns, as opposed to what we were doing before. What were we doing before again? I think it was just this. No, please do the input correctly. Yeah, we were just doing that. 230, and this now does 255. All right, I'm happy with that. I feel like we've gotten mega optimal here. It's not even that, like, inconsistent either. Like, I haven't dropped that yet. Curious. Now that I know that I can get that. Yeah, you can. That's also possible in the corner. Okay. Corner combos are kind of big with him in Shujinko. Is this another short one? Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty satisfied. I mean, no more combos are really simple. I'm at 39%. I feel like I had a way to get more. I kind of forgot what it was, though. It might have been a corner combo only thing. Oh shit, that just worked. Wait, what? Okay, it did like less damage. Okay. So, I think that works. Oh wait, no, that, okay, you know, I just keep coming up with stuff. That seems to be the best. Cripple stun, maybe we can land it though. It actually is not that hard to land as it turns out. But if you also land one of these, I think it's probably just going to be the same as a move steal combo. But you might be able to get one of these now. Maybe not. Can I get... Oh my god. Okay, it might just be a corner thing. This might be a corner thing. Okay, it very well might be a corner thing, because I can't get it. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I think it's a corner thing. I'm not going to try that in the corner. I think if you get a pop-up, I'm pretty confident this is what it's going to look like. It's still pretty good. Still like 40%. Including these pop-ups. Mid-screen at least. It's still a lot of damage. Not gonna lie though, the corner combos are actually pretty swaggy and pretty fun. And you can do that too. I think that's... I don't know if that's better for frames or whatever, but that's also an option for an ender. I wonder if you can bounce that. Okay, not really. It doesn't... I can't really get anything after that. But I think if you want to spend a bar, this is definitely the best way to spend a bar in the corner. 100%. So, this team has a lot of damage and potential, as it seems. I just wanted to show off the big one again. I mean, it's not a bad team. It's actually really good. I'm surprised I don't see it more often. Because you can get big-ass combos like that. And, I mean, the other combos are not that hard to do. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Okay, I think I'm good with this team. Like, this team is actually not that hard. I think the only thing that is, like, bad with this team is forward 2. I mean, I can't really get much after that. I mean, this might be, like, the best I can really do. Maybe if I want to decide or keep on the same side, I do that. I don't know. Yeah, his forward 2 doesn't really have much potential with Shujinko, but everything else, though, you know, is pretty good. I think I'm ready to move on. We're finally here. The final character on the roster. And it's Tanya. I just completely forgot about... I'm not gonna lie, I actually looked through here, not remembering which one was the last one, and then I had to look through my old videos just to see, like, oh yeah, I guess I didn't do Tanya. So, this is the final character to learn with Shujinko. Let's get it. Okay, I have a collection of buttons here. They might change. A lot of her buttons really are kind of weird because they either pop up or they're like kind of meant to special move into other moves. So we have this move specifically. You can't special cancel out of it. Probably, I think this is probably going to be best for extensions. Why couldn't I get... Did I not get air combos after that? Oh my god, that might be a problem. Okay. I might just have to do like this then at the end, probably. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We have this string, which is probably the best for, you know, starting combos and such. And we have our forward 4, which for some reason pops them up like really far. So that's something. I can figure something out maybe. Air 133. Let me just demonstrate what that looks like. Not that. So that, I mean, that could be a potential ender. It doesn't look like, though. I'm not gonna lie because this doesn't really let me get an air follow. I thought this did let me get an air follow-up. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Okay, so he does have this special move that you have to amplify, it seems, so... Okay, I can maybe figure something out with that. There's a lot to do with her, so let's figure something out. That's something, I guess. I'm getting more damage the more combos I try. I'm having a really hard time trying to get like a standing 4 into a crumple stun because the standing 4 like pops him up so freaking high I can never do it. Like I tried this for a little while, and I just like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Maybe in the corner I can get 3. That works. That did 33%. That's a lot of 70s. Can't do that. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how to use Shujinko. And that kind of worked. That was 39%. I think that was the biggest combo I've gotten so far. I guess I could just do... After a crumple stun, I guess I can do something like this, if I can land it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Doesn't really have any, like, you know, really good pop-ups, maybe other than this forward 4, but like, you know, it's not really doing much though. I can't kind of, mid-screen is so hard to connect it, like it's so freaking hard. I can kind of do it with standing 3. But even then, it still drops sometimes. And then, like, the damage isn't even that good on her, either. I don't know when she gets good damage. It's probably to do with this charge. Like... God. I really hate, like, those special moves that force you to do, like, a freaking air move before you can get back to the ground, because, you know, that kind of doesn't work that well with Shujinko. Okay, that also didn't do very good. I don't know exactly when to use bar or when to use this, like, power thing she has. Listen to this, yeah, that also crumples. Does it crumple? I did it. Can I get a crumple stun after that? Why can't I do it again? I can get a crumple stun after it. I'm not 100% sure what I can do with that. But, I don't know, something. Bounces up if I do it like that. So that's interesting. What do you want from me, game? What do you want from me, game? What do you want from me, game? Like, I can't. Standing 4. Oh my god. Standing 4 barely works with Shujinko. And then all our other buttons don't really. Oh my god, all our other buttons are so slow! Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, that was almost cool. I just don't really know her strings or her buttons enough to figure out an ender. I mean, that was certainly something. Like, I'm not even at the point, like, if I even tried to do, like, a move steal combo, I wouldn't even know what to do in a move steal combo. Like, I don't even know how to do normal combos. I've been at this for a little while. I figured out everyone else so quickly, I don't really know what to do. Maybe I can just do this? I mean, that did work. That did work. That did do over 40%. I guess I'm moving on to move steal combos, but like, I don't know, I'm a little hesitant. Okay, now we get a standing 3 instead to get like 43%, which is not bad. That's okay. It's okay. It's all the non-move steal combos and even bar combos that I'm having a really hard time coming up with because it's just like How the hell do I do this? There's this. I can't get any like air extensions after this, which is like why am I not able to get an air extension after that? Okay, that doesn't seem to be a bad combo. If I can figure out, I bet I can probably also use this, can't I? No, not that. Yes, I can. I don't know why one of the hits didn't hit, but I mean, so far this is like the best thing I can really come up with. I feel like if you didn't want to spend a bar, you might just want to end it with that, but that's still only like 30%. You really just need bar to get some damage. It didn't even the special move just didn't even come out. You can also end it like that. I don't know. You can end it any way you want to. I'm having a really hard time with this. Alright, 36% for a bar is not terrible. I mean, actually, compared to the last characters I've done, that's actually pretty bad. Honestly, the big thing that like kind of sucks with this team so far is the fact that I can't get like air strings that much. Like I feel like if I could end it in that string, because that string does do a lot of damage, I'd probably be doing a lot more damage. But like, damn, not that. Yeah, because that string, that air string does a lot of damage. But damn, I can't find a way to end it with like a crumple stun or anything like that. Maybe if I try this. Okay, well, damn, I don't... Oh my god, that standing 3 and a crumple stun, I can't get, like, an air. Oh, right there I can, but I think from, like, here, probably not. Maybe? I mean, let me try again. Oh, I guess I am. That was 44. $43. Okay, so I guess forward 4 does do a little bit more. I don't actually know if that last hit and that airstring connected. I think it may have dropped. So I'm gonna see if this is easier in the corner. Probably not. Yeah, I don't know. $436. Okay, so it's like the same amount of damage. I did the standing 4 again, and it did the same amount of damage as the forward 4. So yeah, they're exactly the same. This isn't that hard of a comp. I mean, it's kind of difficult because landing this is not that easy. But I mean, I'm surprised I got it again. I mean, what else is there to this team? Let me think. I don't know. You have to kind of spend a bar in order to get some good damage, which is a downside. But I mean, you know, the combos still kind of look cool, and I mean, you're gonna have bars pretty much most of the time unless you use breaker. I can't imagine what you would do. I don't know how you would. I guess. How would you do this without a bar? I mean, 37, goddamn, that sucks. I had to do a forward too because standing 3 just wasn't connecting anymore. I can't get like a standing 3 after this forward 4. Well, I guess not, but even then, it still sucks to get that jump in anyway. So I'd say this is the most consistent. not that. I'd say this is the most consistent for a no bar. Oh my god, I did the wrong input again! Alright, cool. You can get 37% for that. Not great, honestly. Like, that's pretty bad. I don't know if we can get more in the corner. I mean, it's just range, so we can see if maybe we can just get some actual damage. Oh my god, please. Damn, that sucked. Alright, what did I do differently? That sucks. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, that's right. We weren't getting 47% earlier. We were getting 37%. That was 42%. Damn, that still really sucks. I mixed up my numbers. Yeah, damn. This is really bad. That was 48%. That's like I think that's the most you're gonna get with this team. I can't even breach 50. There's probably some other stuff you can do. I'm not figuring it out very easily. There's probably something to do with this mode that gives you this move, but like, why does it corner switch you? Come on. Why does it switch sides? Come on. You can maybe do something with this. I doubt it. I wonder if this is an option. I mean, probably not. I can't even, if I get a standing 2 grab after that, then maybe. Wonder if that's, but definitely not possible. I mean, I messed up the input, but I mean, that was kind of cool, I guess. That's 38, almost something. I wonder if I could do that with a move steal. I can't get a fucking input after that. Why? I just want to get an input. It seems like I can't. Oh, there we go. I got it. I clearly pressed the inputs on the bottom left there, as you can see, but you know, I guess it didn't come out. Okay, that's 43. I think that's actually less than... No, wait, that's actually more. The last time we only got 42, so this is actually... a little... That's 49%. Wait, how much damage did we get before? I think 49 is the most. That's like the closest to 50 I think we've gotten. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. Like, that combo's kind of cool. If I can ever land it again. I don't know why that standing 2 grab is so freaking hard to land. I'm not gonna be able to get that, but I mean that's kind of cool. Granted, this is Rain's move steal, so it is a really, really good move steal. But I'm curious to see how much the other one would do if I can do it. Oh my god, dude, that standing 2 is. I don't know why it's so hard to land. Alright, 45%, which is actually definitely the highest we've gone with that other move steal. That's not the really good one. I gotta like those combos with this. I know that is a crumple sub, but if you like combo into it, it like bounces in the corner, which I find pretty cool. So that's so far the most interesting kind of stuff I can do. Other than that, not really getting a whole lot of. I think spending the crumple sub at the end of the combo is kind of good. You can either end it in this in a really simple way. That's, you know, 39%, not bad. And that does start with a forward 4. So, you know, grain of salt, I don't think it ever really lands that. Not terrible though. As for literally anything else, good luck getting anything too useful, I'm not gonna lie. This is not the greatest. Damn it. think, yeah, no resources. I think the best you're gonna be getting is a forward 4 after Crumple's done. And then you're gonna get like 30% for that, which is not, you know, great. But when you use move stealing in bars, you do get an okay amount of damage. Especially in the corner, you are able to get some bigger numbers. Let's see if I remember what the hell this was. Doink doink, and then I can just end it like this. It's fine. I'm just gonna end it simply. I know there was a more optimal way to do it, but you know that's the simpler way to do it. I can't say I'm unhappy with the results. I don't. Yeah, that move still pushes him pretty far away, so maybe something like this. Still not terrible. Okay. What else? What else can I really do? I haven't really been recording for that long with Tanya. I want to try and maybe do something with this, but I really, this move really doesn't lend itself to Shujinko very much. But I mean, this seems to be all I can come up with for Tanya Shujinko. Damn, this might be it. I think I'm satisfied with Tanya. I guess we're ready to move on to the outro and the end of the series. Well, it's been a journey. I started this series a long time ago, but I mean, like a month or two ago. But I mean, I learned combos with every character with Shujinko. I don't know if there's many other people out there that are willing to do something like that, because I'm an absolute masochist. But I mean, I had a ton of fun doing it. Like, there were some hidden gems in here, alright? I found some characters that are really freaking good with Shujinko. I mean, Melina became one of my mains after this series. Like, one of my, like, off mains because of this series. And I don't know, her combos were fun, and she paired really well with Shujinko. I'm probably gonna do, like, a tier list after this, just to see, now that I have an idea of everyone with Shujinko, how they just, like, pair up with Shujinko very well. Like, the synergy. I'm just looking for the synergy with each character, so I'm probably gonna work on that soon. And, I really hope you'll enjoy this series. This is it. This is the last one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.